What did I end before? I had to take a dump. Yeah. I didn't know how long I was gonna take. So yeah. Where did we leave off? Okay. So I think we finished. Oh, we didn't finish the. I don't know why, but our timer isn't running properly. Timeout.connect can't jump, and can't jump is not running. I wonder if any of our connections are running properly. I don't think so. Timeout. Let's see. Godot. Create timer. So timer the new timer dot connect. Do we have to do self? I don't. Go. Let's see. 4. You know, there's a huge issue with Godot 4, and like now all of the resources online are like kind of outdated. So yeah, in our fall state, we are setting enter state to. Here, let's do this. Print enter fall. Run it again. So we are entering the fall, and then. We're starting our timer on 0.2 seconds, but it doesn't seem like it's starting. And I could add it as a child, and I think that would ensure it to work, but I'm trying to figure out why timeout does not work. Go. 4 seconds. Unbutton pressed button. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, dot connect. Let me see. Yeah, I'll add it as a child, but I'm pretty sure we got it correctly. Yeah, timeout. I wonder if it has to be like that. Cannot convert argument 1 from nil to callable. Part 2? Yes. It is part 2. Hey, how's it going, Devro? I'm currently just messing around with Godot 4. I'm messing around with it, but I think we're gonna stick to it. And I might just refactor everything now, because like the game is already running, like the demo is running on Steam, and I have like 9 days, I believe. Let's see, Marathon Jam. 10 days before the Marathon Jam, so I'm thinking, you know, I'll just power through refactoring everything in Godot 4, and then starting, April 1st or whenever it starts, we'll get back into like full development. But yeah, I don't know why coyote timer.timeout. It's kind of annoying me right now. I could, I don't see the harm in just making it like making a child node here of a timer and calling it dash duration. Oh yeah, dash duration. It's the same thing for the fall. So we'll call this coyote time. And instead of saying coyote jump timer, we'll say coyote timer. Coyote timer is equal to, set this to on ready. We'll figure it out eventually, maybe, but for now, onready var coyote timer. Is this still Godot 4? It feels like the UI is cleaner. Yeah. This is Godot 4. This feels like seeing an announcement of Minecraft 2 or Internet 2. Oh, did you know you were mentioned in This Week in Godot last? Yeah, I did. That was pretty cool. What's funny is I was going, I'm still going through, this always happens when, I get really close to the finish line when it comes to, releasing a demo or something like that, and then I just get into this, huge, I don't want to say depressive state, but it's oh man, there's just so much to do, and that really lightened up my mood to see, my game on there. Very cool. Oh wow, just in time. Yeah, I'll refill my cup. That was the last of my points, Sag. Damn. So you actually have to watch my stream now. Alright, coyote timer is equal. Let's be consistent here. Coyote timer. And speedrun attempt. I actually don't have a valid version of my game. Oh, wait, I do. It's in my downloads. Oh, wait, let me finish this real quick. This is actually the... This is not correct. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. It just takes a hot minute to load. But I'll start it in just a second. Let me just finish this timer. So we're not going to create a new variable. We're just going to say coyote timer. Coyote timer dot start coyote jump duration. There we go. Now it should work. Don't
worry, buddy. You're doing fine.
You only speedrun your game? Yeah. Unless there's a game like that I could speedrun that's short. But yeah, at the moment the challenge is to speedrun my own game. So on the enter state of the false state, we're gonna say can jump is equal to true. Oh, but we also want to make sure we want to check what the previous state was, and this is only if the previous state was the move or fall state, or sorry, move or idle state. So if player dot prev state is equal to states dot idle or states.move, then can jump is equal to true. And we could start this time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could leave this the way it is. But also we want to make sure that we set this to false. Can jump is equal to false, and we'll throw this into this if statement here. There we go. Alright, moment of truth. Does this work? I hope so. Okay, wait. Maybe 0.2... Maybe we didn't hit 0.2 seconds. Okay, I must be dumb. Oh, I am dumb. No worries, everyone. Deepest Sword. I tried playing Deepest Sword. I suck at it. I tried it. Hey, I'll let Octo decide. Do you want me to play Deepest Sword, like one run of Deepest Sword, or do you want me to do one run of my game? Okay, there we go. So yeah, can't enter the jump state unless I restart. Well, yeah, we could always jump here. And we have our coyote jump running properly. Obviously our values are not correct. Yeah. What is next? Oh yeah. We still need to do the dash. So what I'm gonna do here in our project settings. So I'm gonna make a few more buttons. We're gonna call it move. We'll just leave it at dash for now. One run your game because if you mess up, more people will laugh at you for failing at your own game. Alright, sounds good. Where's my controller? Alright, so this speedrun is legit because it's the current version that's on Steam, so well, I'm not gonna be running it from Steam, but yeah. Alright. Here, I'll pause the music. Speed run. It also takes a hot minute for the music to start up. That was done on purpose. And before you tell me, hey, you didn't do this strat, I know I didn't do this strat. It's because I'd rather just get this right and move on. Oh wait, also, there we go. What strat? There's so Yesva, you remember there was the thing that you were complaining about? It's called fudging, where like if you hit a tile here, it pushes you over. Well, you can kind of manipulate that, and I'll show it off right here. So I can completely ignore that that tile by just dashing upwards. And there are a few parts in the game where you can do that. Like right here. Oh my god. I'm trying to read the chat and play. Wait, dude. Is my... I swear my controller is broken. Yeah, what the hell? Either that or my game is bugged. We'll find out soon enough after I refactor everything. But I think it's my controller, like the analog stick. I feel like it's the offset of my analog stick is messed up. A solution to that would actually be to make settings for analog sticks, but that's for another day. There's also another bug with, not a bug, but like switching to the states from the wall climb state to the bounce state seems to be slightly messed up. And so rewriting everything is gonna hopefully fix that problem. Honestly, I think the issue is that sometimes I don't return to the correct state, or like I run it so that we don't return the right state. And because of that, we're transitioning to 2 different states simultaneously. I'm rewriting everything. I'm currently switching to Godot 4. So everything needs to be rewritten. I could try just converting it over, but there are issues with the game, things that I don't like about the game, so I might as well just rewrite everything. And I mean, I'm not rewriting everything. I already have, like, you know, I already... No, oh my... I should not be talking right now. I could have gotten it too. But yeah, rewriting it will make the game cleaner, and there'll be like less potential for bugs in the future if I rewrite it. I also fixed the rope mechanic. I don't know if you noticed, Octobits. I remember you, Octobits. I know you were complaining about it. It's a lot more responsive now. Well, it's just bound to 90 or 80 degrees. Oh my god, 45 degrees now. But but there it is. New world record right here. What is it? 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Only 9 times. That could have been 8. You can change directions inside the spinny things? Yeah. Did I make entering the state chain, the state range bigger? No, I did not, but I could. Bye. See ya. Alright. What is next? We need to make sure that we add the dash. I'm thinking, should I add the controller settings now? Nah, we'll do that later. Let's finish up the dash. So, if dash input, actually, this is the only thing that's kind of annoying. For every single state that we want to introduce, we have to write, like, you know, if player dot dash, or sorry, like, you know, whatever if statement we want, we have to add it to every single state. So if player dot dash input true, but we also need to make sure that we're that they have the ability to do it. So we also want to do if can dash. So let's do that now. Do that in our player input, player movement. We'll do it here. Say can dash. So we'll do true by default. Can dash input and can dash. Okay. So yeah. In idle. If player dot can dash. You know, I wonder if it's possible to make it so that dash here is set to true, like can dash is set to true. We are doing that for the jump state. No. For the fall state. Let's try it out. Let's say if can jump. Oh, sorry, if can dash. No, whoops. Oh my god. No, we can't put it here. But we could say if player dot dash input and player dot sorry, if states dot dash dot can dash. So we could do that. But I think we'll just say player dot can dash. Makes our life easier. So return states dot dash, and then where is it? In our dash, when we enter the state, we'll say player dot can dash is equal to false. And we do have to rewrite this timer here. So yeah, our dash duration. We'll say dash duration timer. Call this on ready. Dash duration timer is equal to dash duration, and then get rid of all of this. Get rid of dash finish, exit state, keep. Create a signal here. And in enter state, we'll say we have a dash duration. dash duration is equal to, let's say, I think usually we do I want to say 0.5, but that might be wrong. We'll say 0.5 for now. 0.5, and then where is here? We'll say finish dash equal to true. So if finish dash, we go into the idle state or the false state, otherwise return null, and we also want to make sure that we're starting our dash here, so dash duration timer dot start dash duration, and that's it. Moment of truth. Will this work? From the idle we have dash. From the jump we need it. If is on floor. If jump input. We also want this in like almost every state, so I should have just kept copying and pasting this. If dash input and player.can dash and fall, jump, and idle, and we need this in our move state as well. Oops, we don't have it here. So then, there we go. Okay. And then from the dash, yeah, this should all be good.
Just run it, see what happens.
Ooh. If player dot turn states dot. Oh, we didn't actually include this in our states here. Here. So we're gonna want to include every single state eventually. Already. You know, why doesn't Control D work anymore? It used to be duplicate, but oh, oops. Dash. Dash. There we go. Okay. And we run it again. Okay. On the entrance of the idle state or whatever state we're in, so let's say enter state, you want to make sure player dot can dash set to true. Same with the move state. Okay. For some reason, player.velocity is equal to dash direction times dash speed. Dash direction is equal to vector 2.0 on enter state. Oh, yeah. We want to make sure our dash direction is equal to player dot move direction. So right now it's only going to be. Oh well, actually we also want to make sure. If dash. I wonder if we should handle this. Let's say we could make a function called check set dash direction input direction. And this will just be yep. Okay. Dash direction equal. Oh, sorry. If player move direction does not equal vector 2.0, then direction is equal to move direction. What's going on here? Oh. So we need a last direction. I don't have this written up just yet. So I will just pass it for now. But we'll do this. We'll do this soon. Let's see. Let's just make sure this works. So over here we'll say set dash direction. Set dash direction of player dot move direction.
And does not work yet.
Dash direction. So we do technically have to move currently. Move direction. Okay, I think it does work. But resetting our dash doesn't work. Okay. So can dash on enter state of our idle state. Can dash is set to true. Okay, so it should work. Our camera's so zoomed out that we probably don't. I mean, zoomed in that we barely see anything.
Well, so I'll put this at 1 again,
and just increase our timeout. Dude, I need to get used to how this timeout works. Okay, we're not able to dash again. Let's see why. We actually are going into the dash, but our uninterstate can dash player.can dash is equal to false. Set dash direction duration timer dot start. On the exit state, what the hell? Player dot velocity is set to 0. Oh, finish dash is set to true again. So on enter state, we want to say finish dash is false. Maybe we should have like a. Technically, this is on exit state. This will be like our reset. Wait, what? We're not exiting. I don't think we have exit state running at all. Yeah. Right. Go back into our player on change state. So right here. Exit state. Oh, right, because our previous state doesn't equal anything. I mean, I'll just say still. Previous state is equal to exit state is nil. Previous state is equal to current state. Current state is equal to input state. I think we could say current state is equal to idle, but I'm not sure why it didn't work. Oof. Player velocity is equal to vector 2.0. Set index velocity with value vector 2. What the hell? Again. Exiting dash. So we set our can dash. Exiting dash. Player velocity is equal to vector 2.0. Finish dash is equal to false, and can dash is equal to false. Huh.
Oh, this should be set to one shot.
That's probably what was messing with us. And same with our false state here.
One shot.
There we go. Obviously it doesn't look too good at the moment. I think we'll want to increase our timer here. Or sorry, make this 0.5 seconds. Or actually, it doesn't matter too much what this is, but our dash speed. Maybe our dash duration. Actually, the reason why it looks so weird is because our resolution is so high. Our game is usually not this high in resolution. So relatively, in terms of like pixels, it'll move a lot faster. But yeah. And you know, I'm actually surprised move up works. I didn't think I set it to work. Let me see, move down. Oh yeah, move down works too. And oh, and our diagonals work too. What the hell? Oh yeah, we did code for it. But what we want to do in our dash is actually normalize these values. So set dash direction. In the set dash direction is going to equal move direction dot normalized. There we go. And actually, now that's it. Okay. Set dash direction. Oh, and we also need a last direction. So if there's no input from the player, we want to grab. I mean, we could just set it here, like say last direction is equal to whatever this is. And by default, we want it to be like vector to that right most of the time. We could also just grab what the player's z index, or sorry, not their z index. Where is it? Their transform, their scale here. We could say, you know, if x is equal to 1, we dash to the right. If x is equal to -1, we dash to the left. And we would handle this with our animation player. So let's do that now. And all we'll do is if animation, if move direction is equal, move direction dot x is equal to. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Move direction dot x is equal to 1. Say, we don't have a reference to our sprite just yet. Call it sprite. We'll just say sprite dot scale. Set scale. And we'll just throw this into. We could put it in our player input because that's the only time it would change. I'm gonna throw it here for now. And there's nothing to actually show that we're flipping at the moment, so I'm just gonna rotate Yeah, this wouldn't work. I mean, I could add a child here. That's right. Oops. Put a second icon here, and just this would represent the face. Why isn't it working? What's going on? What the hell? Oh, we had a bug here. If move direction. There we go. Okay. Go back into our player. Nice sprite. If move direction is equal to 1, if it's equal to -1, it should flip in the opposite direction. Why, by default, is it flipping already? It's because we already have it set to 1. There we go. Okay. Dash. And by default, right now it's dashing towards the left. But yeah, we want to grab what the scale is. Or we could also set it to our... We could also grab the last direction. Eventually, I do want to grab the player's last direction for, like, certain states that the player might enter. But for now, we'll just say, you know, whatever the scale, the player's scale is, the sprite scale is. So that's going to be... We'll just say player dots. No, I'm gonna do it now. Just say last direction. Equal to vector 2 0. This isn't player animation. Maybe it's not a good idea to put it in player animation. Probably put it like over here. We also want to make sure it only happens like if player, if put it in our controller maybe. I think that's probably better. I'm thinking. Don't want it to be vector 2.0 ever. And keep resetting move directions. I could just put it here, but I don't like the idea of like placing it here. Oh, we could just put it in player movement. just say if move direction x is greater than 0. Greater than or equal to 0. In the last direction. Equal to vector 2 dot right. Did I spell everything wrong? Last direction. There we go. Okay, and then finally in our dash direction is equal to move player.move direction. Otherwise, it's going to equal direction is equal to player dot there we go. Looks pretty stupid without, you know, any animations and stuff, but it'll have to do. Okay. What is next? Did I notice anything bad with this? Okay. I think we'll leave it here and then I'll see. I'm gonna go eat real quick. My grandpa made some food, so I will be back. I need like 10 minutes, so. Where is my text? Logan, thank you for the follow. Be right back, guys. Is Godot 4 any good? I haven't touched it at all. I don't really know if it's... I mean, I would assume it's good in the like 3D space, but I haven't explored it that much. I will say it's kind of tedious. Like, you know, getting used to all the changes. Like, the tile map is a little confusing to me. But I do, like, once I learn it, I think it'll be, like, pretty worth it, because I think you can add, like, objects and stuff to it. So it's gonna make, like, level design and everything a lot easier. But yeah, that's coming from someone who only does 2D stuff. Okay. Oh, my bad. Thank you. Okay. I am still technically eating. I'm gonna have my vitamins. Okay, I guess we could introduce, like, the wall slide state. We're also gonna have to make some new objects pretty soon. Let's do the wall slide for now. Like in 69, I'm so funny, haha. Alright. I'm also gonna make our players smaller so that it can be sort of more consistent with what we want it to look like. So, or like what we want the gameplay to look like. So usually our player sprite is about 16 tiles wide, or no, 12 tiles wide. So let's do that. let's make a grid of 8 pixels. Oh, okay, do this on 8. So this is actually 16 by 16, but that's close enough.
Music is much louder than mic. Oh, my bad. Let me know if that's better. Whoa. The scale. We set the scale of our play. Okay.
So what we'll want to do, I mean, this shouldn't be a problem, but for now we're going to say times equals, or we'll say is equal to scale. Could just set it to 0.25 for now. Eventually we'll update it.
Okay, so yeah, at the moment we don't have a slide state. We could dash. Doesn't look pretty at all. I'll probably add, I guess we could do the animations tomorrow. But yeah, for today we're just gonna, I think we'll do the bounce state and we'll do the slide state. Those are the most important ones. And then tomorrow we'll handle all the other edge case states. Gonna leave the stream now. I was seed hunting in an indie game I found. Nice. Alright, sounds good. Peace, man.
Okay. Now let's go into our player here, and we're gonna add the dash state, or the slide state, and let's make this local. Well, ooh. Oh, right.
Let's get rid of
This dash duration. Go into slide, make it, save it, call it slide, go into the script. We'll copy this for now, but remove it, create a new slide state.
new slide.
Script. And we're gonna basically get rid of all of this. We don't need this timeout. Dash direction is not a function anymore. Enter state will be something, but for now, let's pass it. And update we shall pass.
We're also gonna have to create a friction function. We'll do that pretty soon. I'm not sure where we'll put this though, because like every state is gonna have its own friction values. So like, you know, if you're in air, there's gonna be some friction value. We could maybe just do var friction here, and then create a movement function. That might not be a bad idea, actually. We shall see. For now, let's do. So usually, what I do with the wall slides is I have a raycast actually.
So let's add a node 2D here. Oh, should I do node or node 2D for this? I'm gonna do node. Raycast. And then we'll add a child, raycast, 2D. And we're gonna need several raycasts, but for now let's just do right raycast. We'll say raycast right 1, and the direction is going to be, I believe, 12 pixels. I think that's what I usually do. Maybe even 13. We might do 13, and then based on certain distances, we'll like calculate different things. But yeah, for now we'll leave it at 13. And put it closer to the head of the player, like. Yeah, like that. And then we'll make another one, put it right here. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but on the right side, and set this to -13, like that. Okay. Okay. Let me see. So how do we want this to work? I think what we'll want is for these to send a signal to the raycast, and then maybe from the raycast send the signal to the player. Or have our player just check if we're next to a wall. I think it depends on what state we're in. So usually we don't need it to be in every state, but actually in most states though. Like I think the only state that we're not concerned with is the dash state. I guess like the bounce state is probably another one. Actually no, in the bounce state we would also need it. So yeah, it's almost every state that we're gonna need to use these raycasts. Let's see. I want to check how I did it before. So next to wall. So I think what I did was I think how I did it was I just ran it on. Okay, if next to wall. Yeah, so consistently in every state I would just run if next to wall, which is probably the only way. Or probably, yeah, one of the only ways that we can do it. So what we'll do is we'll run a next to wall function. So we'll say raycast dot next to wall or check next to wall or something like that. And we'll do it. I think we'll do it in our player. Okay. Okay. So we'll say we'll do it. Not with animations, not with our controller, input, gravity. We'll do it after gravity. Func check. Next to wall. And by default, I think it's going to return, let's say return null. Oh. Make sure we're spelling next to wall right. And I think I wonder if I should do check next to wall, so we could check. We could calculate what wall we're next to, because right now usually next to wall just returns true or false, but we could actually return the wall that we are next to. Or we can save it as a global variable. I think returning left or right is probably cleaner, so we'll say that. So if, well, we'll have to use one of these raycasts. So we'll say if, let's do this.
Break top wall raycast. Should I call it that? Sure. Do want to make sure, yeah, okay. Unready var. There we go. Probably should name this correctly. Raycast left. This is raycast left 1, and this is raycast left 2. Okay. And over here in next to wall, we're gonna want to force the search. I forgot what the function is. Raycast. Something force raycast update. Force raycast update. Well, we want to check for. Let's actually do this. Already var. So we are gonna have multiple raycasts eventually, but so I'm not sure if I should iterate through all of them or just through the 4. And I'm gonna iterate through all of them. So we'll say 4 raycast in raycast. I want to say raycast node, so I don't confuse myself. Raycast node dot get children. Raycast dot force. What the hell? Raycast dot. Force raycast update. And then we check if they're colliding with anything. Why is it not like checking the oh, I guess because we don't know raycast. Let me see. Either is colliding, I think that's one. Yeah, is colliding. If is colliding, then we get is collider or get collider. Okay, yeah, is colliding and get collider. Is colliding. Actually, if it's colliding, that's all we need. If raycast dot is colliding, so we could return the raycast, or we could return which raycast it is. So we could match the name, or like maybe we could also match the direction, or let's see. Many options. Yeah, we could match the x direction. We could say if raycast dot target position is greater than 0, then we could return right. So we could do it that way. Eventually, I think at some point this might need to be updated. But it could work for now. And all we'll do for now is, let's say we're in the jump state. If player dot next to wall not equal null, turn states dot slide. Okay.
Godot 4 Poggers, how's it going?
So far, so good. I can't complain, but like the thing is, I'm doing stuff that, like, honestly, I'm not really exploring too much of like the new stuff in Godot. It's kind of like, oh, like I find something and then I find out that it's, you know, it's different. I think I'm just enjoying redoing this project more than anything. Return states.slide. Index slide on base node. Invalid index. So this is our state. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that's our slide state. Nothing's happening just yet. In update, we're gonna want to add a var friction. Let's say this is, I don't know, like we'll say like 0.70 or something like that. Do want to look at our move state really quick. So yeah, we're running gravity here. I guess that's fine. We'll run gravity here. And we'll also say player dot velocity times equals, well, this is on the y-axis, so velocity dot y times equals friction. And we also need to make sure that if the player is not on the wall anymore, so if player dot oh wait, my bad. We want to return a state. We're going to say return fall. States dot fall. By default, this is like one of the things that can happen, but there's going to be some others. Alright, let's see.
So yeah, that's all it does at the moment. Let's add the jump state to it as well. So on slide, you can jump again. So on enter state, let's say can jump is equal to true, and if jump input oh, we don't have a can jump. I guess we'll do jump input. I guess we don't technically need can jump, because you can only jump from certain states. And slide is one of them. So we'll just say if jump player dot jump input saves that jump. But we will say jump input actuation. Hey, how's it going, Pinfluncio? Actuation? There we go. Okay, but there's still some issues with this. So one, right now we go from the jump to the slide and this looks terrible. Also, wait. Oh yeah, we didn't code for the player going from the fall state to the slide state. So if player dot next to wall does not equal null, there we go. But yeah, it's a little silly and ugly looking. What we want to happen once you enter the jump, I don't know if we're gonna add a timer. I don't remember how I did it in the older version. Oh, you know what I think I did? Basically, we just don't go into the slide state when we're in the jump state. So we'll actually get rid of this. What the hell? Right. If player dot dash, oh sorry, if player dot velocity dot y is greater than 0, turn states dot fall. And this is why we need the fall state for stuff like this. So that if you jump, you're not in the slide state. I mean, there are different. Obviously, you could approach it any way you like, but this is the way I like to do it. Like, I let the states basically control everything. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do in a state machine. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's still like a bunch of things we need to fix, and here I'm gonna zoom in a bit because I can barely see what's going on. All right, so what I did in the current version of memory is we also have a grab button, and that allows you to, like, you know, climb. And I'm wondering if I should add a climb state or if I should. I think I will make a climb state. We could put it all in the slide state, but there's like different jump input from when you're in the climb state and the slide state. Basically, if you're in the slide state and you hold the jump button, it'll make you jump towards the left if you're hogging towards the right. And if you hold the climb button, then you would jump to the right. It's a pretty subtle but like pretty important mechanic. Alright, let's do that. You know, I just realized I probably should make this into tutorial. Like, I didn't realize this, but I'm rewriting the entire thing. Like, I might as well make this a tutorial. So we'll finish up the climb, but I think starting tomorrow, I'm probably gonna make this way more structured. Maybe I should have like a script along with this. Okay, what is next? What is next? Climb, right. Let's do that. Yeah, so the only thing that's annoying with this is that every time I want a new state, I have to create a new node. I mean, it's not terribly annoying, but it is annoying. Okay, so let's do climb. Let's save this as a branch. You cracked your right wrist? The hell? Did I really? I didn't even notice. Probably, yeah. That is something that I do sometimes. Also, how's it going, Ranjan? How you doing, man? Save branches. Oh, we already saved it. Okay. Climb. Let's make a climb script. And yeah, let me just copy this over and just throw it here. Okay, we'll get rid of everything here. We'll keep grav. No, we actually don't want gravity on this state, so I'll leave it like that. And this is where it's gonna get. Here, we'll do this for the slide state first. So if there is jump input, what we're gonna do is we're actually going to go into the jump state and we're gonna check what the previous state was. If the state was the slide state. Also, wait, there's another thing that we need to do, and that's to grab what our last wall was. So, we'll say, let's do it, we'll do it here. We'll just put it, our last wall on. We'll say last wall. Equal to vector 2.0. And then over here, we'll also say, before we return, we'll say last wall. I much prefer Godot 2.0, but they have some strange issues with strings. Sometimes I'll do node connect. Oh, I was just talking about that. Yeah. Yeah. The only solution so far has been just to restart the engine. Yeah, and I agree. There's some like weird, like sometimes I'll just get caught off guard, I guess. And the thing that sucks is that like most resources online, like or like all tutorials and stuff like that, even the docs are like still outdated sometimes. So they'll tell you, hey, do this thing, but it doesn't work in Godot 4. But they do give you a warning. They do say, hey, docs aren't updated yet. Okay, last wall on is this. So then when we enter the fall state, or sorry, when we enter the jump state, we're going to check what our previous state was. So if, and I wonder if we should just do a match statement, because like sometimes, yeah, we'll do match. So we'll say match player oh my god. Match player dot last state? No, proof state. And if that previous state was states dot player dot oh no. What is it? States dot dash? No. Oh my god. States dot slide. If our last state was states.slide, then we want to grab the last wall that we were on, so match player. There's only two directions, so we'll say if last, or if player dot last wall. If player dot last wall is equal to vector 2 dot right, then our player velocity, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but we'll set it to this for now. Our negative jump velocity. I think I usually divide this by 2. We'll try that. There we go. And then, yeah, the player velocity on the y-axis is the same. Yeah, I've been the same way, man. I had to force myself out of bed today to stream, but I think we just have to get used to it. Also, why isn't this working? Player velocity dot x. I guess because we're still forcing our player to. Here, let's see. Let's make sure this is working. Okay, yeah, it is technically working, but we still have control over our player while this is happening, and I think how I did it originally was I did have a timer. Let me see. Is this wall lock? Oh, thanks, man. Like well, recently I haven't been doing it. This is the first. This is the longest stream I've had in a while. Lately it's been like 1 hour streams, and it's. I think it's because like yeah, usually when I get closer to the deadline is when I start to get lazy. Um, like when I get closer to the deadline of like publishing or something like that. But we've already published, and so now it's just now I'm at the point where okay, now we're back at square one, and I have to like put in the work again. And yeah, like literally right now I'm at square one. Like I'm literally rebuilding the entire game, so it's gonna take a hot minute. All right. Where is our jump? Let's see. Do we start any timers? It just seems like I add some velocity and that's it. There has to be something. Congrats on publishing. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been pretty exciting. I don't know, like I'm happy that I released it, but I'm also kind of upset that it's not like it's never perfect. That part sucks. But I think it's still good. It's just I wish I could work on it more. But yeah, I think it's ready for the. So what's going to happen is that it's going to be. Oh, and when I say publish, I mean publish. It's not even done. Like I published the demo, and that demo is going to run for um, the Steam Next Fest, and depending on like, yeah. So that's for the next fest, and I mean that's in June, so I have all this time, and so I'm hoping that I'll refactor everything, and the game will be even better by the time the next fest happens. Um, so yeah, I plan on working really hard these next couple of months. But we have until we have all of April and May, and I think it's on June 16th. So I have like what the rest of this week. That's 10 days plus 2 months plus another 2 weeks, like almost 3 months. Almost 3 months to make the perfect game, or what I consider to be the perfect game. So what did we do in this game for the? Let me see. Wall jump lock. Oh, right here, wall jump lock. So I created this variable called wall jump lock, which is what like bounds us to a certain jump if we didn't hold the climb jump or the climb button. So this isn't our move. I'd like to make this more. I'd like to rewrite this in some way. Not sure yet. How? me see something. So we could run movement on every single state, and then depending on what state we're in, we'll control the movement there. But I'm not sure if that's the correct way to go about it. Let me see. So why rewrite code from scratch as opposed to porting everything over? So I was planning on rewriting everything. So I thought, like, if I'm already if I'm rewriting everything, I might as well switch to Godot 4. So yeah, that was my approach. You're still live? Yeah, I mean, we did take 2 breaks, I believe. Like, I did stop streaming for like a split second. I think I took like in total like a 30-minute break. Yeah, I was gonna rewrite everything regardless, and I think because Godot 4 is out, it was like even more of like a wake up call to rewrite everything. So yeah, here we are. And it's giving me a chance to like really organize my code, because like I'm noticing, like, I don't know, like our old player code is there's just too much. It's 2,500 lines of code. It's just one script. Any updates? Were you here earlier on stream? If you were here earlier, not much has changed. But I could show what it looks like right now. Just under 900 on player script. Now is actually my chance to see how your game physics works. Yeah. So, you might have missed this, but I think what I'm gonna do is actually do it. We'll still finish up some of the code today, but I think what I'm gonna do is actually make a script. Not a script, like a YouTube series on how it's all done, because I think people would like that. Devlogs? I mean, not really devlogs. I mean, like, I'll probably do devlogs as well, but I'm thinking more on just tutorials, and I'm sure I'll do devlogs too. We'll see. I want to do like I want to do all these things, but at the end, like, who knows? Also, our slide state is way too short. Not slidey enough. I'll try 0.8. It's still not slidey. We'll figure it all out. Yeah, let me just look at what friction is here. It really depends on what gravity is as well. How I calculate gravity is a lot different than how it's calculated here. I want to do devlogs, but I don't have near enough time. It's just me. Yeah, I agree. I mean, actually, no, it's not true. I think I have all the time in the world, but I also want to focus on like making the game work, And devlogs would, like, I mean, it is a sense of marketing, and it would help, it would help the game grow, but at the same time, I would rather make a better game with my time. Also, what happened to the Kickstarter? Yeah, I still want to do the Kickstarter. Dude, it's just so much. to do a Kickstarter, you know, and then release your game on Steam, and then do tutorials, and you know, and stream at the same time. It's too much, man. But I will do it soon. You know, maybe that's one thing I should do, like, kind of ASAP, rather than work on tutorials. But I kind of like the idea of tutorials, so yeah, we're stuck. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'm gonna write everything down tonight, and then we're gonna have like a really good, you know, game plan for like these next upcoming, you know, 2 to 3 months. I'd be really interested to see what kind of videos you'll make. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty self-conscious when it comes to recording myself, so we'll see. But, I mean, my name is Practical NPC, so, like, it'll probably be, like, NPC themed. You know, like, I'll probably talk like an NPC or just be, like, monotone. We shall see. And we also have the Marathon Jam happening pretty soon, so I think during the Marathon Jam, I'll probably get a lot of work done. We'll probably do, like, I want to say 12-hour streams, at least, like, 3 times a week, I'm hoping. You've combined snake-type variables and camel case. Player, snake. Oh, I think I do some. Let me see. So usually what I do. Oh, okay. So camel is for this, but that camel is used for the node, and then I use snake because it's a variable. So usually I do nodes. Nodes are like this, and snake is like this. Or sorry, yeah, nodes are like this. Variables are like this. But if it's a node variable, then I do this. And this is technically, yeah, this is a node variable. Oh, you do something similar to what I do. Yeah. I think it's pretty like I don't know, but like I used to do only camel case, and then the second I switched to Godot, I started doing snake, and I think it's because like almost every tutorial I've watched was in snake case, and I've noticed most people that use Godot also do that. Node is equal to camel case variables snake. I see. Yeah, actually, well, I capitalized the first letter, so it's not camel case, is it? What's the other one? What's camel case, but like you capitalize the first letter? Oh, Pascal? Is it Pascal? Oh, I do Pascal case. Godot defaults to snake case for everything. I see. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's funny, like, I use switching. I think it's like this for everyone, where like whatever current engine you're using, or whatever's the standards of the current engine that you're using, or like language that you're using, becomes your new favorite thing to do. So like, you know, obviously, like if you're using GDScript, now using now I despise brackets, but I remember when Java or C++ was my main engine, or sorry, my main language, I hated, you know, what is this called? Tabs? Or whatever. But yeah, now I despise, indents, right. Now I despise brackets. I despise colons. Yeah, I mean, colons aren't used in Godot either. Oh, colons. I thought you meant semicolons. What do you mean you despise? Aren't colons used in? Oh, I guess. Yeah, aren't colons used in C sharp? Am I stupid? C sharp if statement. Oh, it's just. I see. If can. Oh, it's okay. If can. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's more of like a Python thing. Alright, what is next on the agenda? Okay, we did the slide state. It still doesn't, we do have the wall jump lock, and I'm not sure where we want to have movement for this. We could put it here. Oh! We could also just check what our previous state was in the update function, and then based on that, we could set our movement there. Yeah, let me see something. Here, let me. I have to re-download my game. Or re-download the project files from GitHub. Because I accidentally exported to Godot 4, or like converted it to Godot 4, and now it's just broken. All right. We'll wait for that to download. I mean, I could test it out to see if it works in the demo. Let's see. Could I just do git.checkout and revert? Oh yeah, I could. Here, wait. Okay, it seems like I just consistently set our x value here to -80. But it's hard for me to tell. Let me put ourselves on easy. I think we actually do accelerate to -80, but it's barely noticeable. Actually, no, I can't tell. Whatever. All right. So what we'll do here, we'll try it out. We'll say. I think. No, wait. This is gonna be for our jump state. So if our previous state was this right here, we're gonna say wall lock is equal to false. Jump lock is equal to false, and over here we'll say jump lock is equal to true. Okay, jump lock is equal to false. Player dot velocity dot jump lock true, and then while in state we'll just say if jump lock. And I don't know if we should run a function here. We'll just run it here for now. Do func jump movement. And then we'll just say if jump lock player dot velocity dot x is going to equal this value here, or it's gonna equal our max value, whatever that's gonna be. I don't know what it's gonna be just yet, so we'll just say this. And let's create another variable called, should we do direction? I thought your game doesn't have momentum. It does have momentum. It's just that I don't really use momentum, but it does have momentum. For certain things. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, the only thing that really uses momentum was the spinning mechanic. Okay. Direction is. Wait, I don't know if I want to use var direction. Let me think. Okay. Jump lock false, last wall on 0, and then I think what we'll do here is we'll set wall on to equal vector 2 dot right. Same with this. And then in jump movement, we'll say player dot jump velocity. Yeah, we'll say dot jump velocity times vector 2 dot right dot x. Oh, what am I saying? Dot Did I get rated? 16 viewers? No, I don't think so. There would have been a notification. I hope not. Yeah, no raid. He's just Mr. Popular. I think it's because I'm streaming Godot 4 finally. Okay. Remember me, Octobit. Whoever Octobit is, I'll remember them. Oof. What happened here? Velocity. Oh, I keep capitalizing this. There we go. Obviously, this is way too intense at the moment. Maybe it should be whatever this value is divided by 2. There we go. It does look a little weird. I think what's happening here is... I actually can't tell. It's gonna be hard to. I think it's gonna be hard to replicate. Okay, I think I figured out what's going on. We're like slowing down for some reason, like mid jump here. Let me print out what our velocity is at all times. And what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll just do it here. Duplicate this. Call this motion label. What I did a few years ago, when I actually wasn't dumb, I had all the changes stored in different variables. Then I would apply them at the end of the frame in a function. What do you mean? Okay, our max velo... Wait a second. Oh, we have like no acceleration. What's going on? There's a movement. velocity dot x is equal to move direction dot x times speed. Usually what I do is plus equals move direction, but our speed might be way too... Honestly, this makes the game more consistent, but having acceleration is not... Oh my god. Here, let me try. I don't know what our speed used to be, but we'll try 12. And our jump velocity, we'll have to adjust all of this later on. Yeah, we have to cap out our movement. And add friction as well. But honestly, what we could do, just to make, for the sake of like making this look consistent, is just set this to 200. And then... Oops, not this one. This one. So instead of velocity plus equals 0 speed or something like that, you do velocity is equal to 0, 0 speed at the end. And you do velocity plus equals dash velocity plus move velocity. I'm not sure. I honestly don't understand, but that's on me. Alright, so yeah, this is more consistent, and this is what I kind of want to happen for our jumps. It doesn't look good, obviously, because we don't have any animations yet, but it's good enough. And then what we want eventually to happen is if the player presses the climb button, then they would, you know, climb upwards rather than what's happening here, where I can barely get up unless we like spam the jump button. Alright, what is next? Yeah, let's get our old project up. Odin, thank you for the follow, man. Alright, so I hope this worked. We just reverted everything. Let's open it up back in 3.5. Also, I'll see you, Octo. Peace. God damn. It's taking so long. There we go. Let me just make sure it ran properly. Someone called you Octo? I'm glad you've reached your your goal. Alright, here, let me go into sound. We'll mute this. Debug.
Don't worry, buddy. You're doing fine.
Peace, man. Alright, I guess the first thing we should do is just make the resolution consistent. Oh, dude, that's gonna be so annoying to redo. The whole resolution thing. What is... Here, let's look at the resolution right now. Project settings. window. What the hell? What is 1152? Okay. 1920 by 1080. That's gonna be our viewport size by default. Oh, how the hell? Logic settings. But I want to do this divided by 6. Or wait. Yeah. So let's grab our camera now, and I'll set this to 1 divided by 6, or times 6. There we go. This is closer to what the game looks like. Obviously, there's going to be way more stuff. Alright, we'll leave it like that for now. So for movement, I guess we could have that. We could start working on that now. It's pretty important, and the sooner we get to like getting our, ideal movement, the better. So we're gonna make another function called calculate relate movement. Okay. And what we're gonna do here is we want to calculate our here, let's do this. Player input. We're gonna do and we're just gonna grab it directly from memory. Let's go into player 14. So we want all of this. We want our okay, there we go. And then let's go down here. Set velocity values. Okay, gravity is equal to 2 times our max jump height times pow. Cannot assign a new value to a constant. What is that, gravity? Where's gravity? Gravity. What the hell? There we go. Okay. And then over here, set velocity values. Okay. So this is just for a jump velocity and spring velocity. We also want to grab the same exact speed. So what is that? Speed is 24. Dash speed is 1028. Jump power is 180. I don't think this matters. Let's grab the dash speed. Or no, sorry, speed. Okay. If I run this, I think it's gonna work hella slow. Yeah, we're so slow. Let me see. How'd I handle movement before? Movement plus equals speed divided by 2. That doesn't seem right. Oh no. Motion.x minus equals speed. That's all that we did. And we don't need delta involved or anything like that. So I wonder what's different with velocity now that doesn't work. Velocity.x is equal to move direction times speed plus equals move direction times speed. Okay. And then I guess we have to just calculate a max movement. So our max movement usually is like 80. So we could say if velocity dot x, or sorry, absolute but I wonder, how did I do it before? Because we never actually hit 80, so I want to see something. Motion.x. What the hell? So maybe it was friction keeping us in check. Not sure. We'll try it out. Let's see. Let me bring our motion label a little closer. Try it again. Yeah, so we have no cap. Okay, I think that's better. We'll have to compare it to like an actual level, because right now, I think we're on a 12 by 12, but this is no, we're on an 8 by 8 grid, but our jumps are too high, and yeah, everything's inconsistent here. But it should be about the same. We're on 80 right now, which is usually what it is in our game. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there. And we'll finish the rest tomorrow. Let's go for art. Oh, actually, Irish John, I haven't rated him in a while. Alright, I will see you guys. Till next time. Alright, I will see you guys. Till next time. There we go. Bye now.